Hello friends and welcome to the third tutorial in the Laravel web scraping series. In this tutorial we're gonna be summarizing the basic scraping process we started in the first and second tutorial. So I suggest if you haven't watched them yet, go and watch them. And I think that the fourth tutorial will be starting to touch a bit more advanced stuff like scraping pagination. I think scraping data that is loaded with Ajax, and probably later we'll go into some building a real bot that follows external links and stuff. But this one is gonna summarize the basic scraping part. So let us begin. Okay, I'm limited to very specific. I'm limited to 15 minutes of recording time. I believe I'll just maybe purchase this program later, but for now I have to always to pause and keep playing it. So anyways, doesn't matter. So let's print the song title. I just added the text right here, and yeah, we still have it. So this is pretty much all there is to scraping, because we already got one param, so of course we can get any of them. Like we can get just for the sake of the example, let's get all the params of this song, and we'll stop on that. Okay, so this is the artist name, as I can see by the class name. So we do the same thing, only this time the element is a div. So yeah, song title, song artist, so artist, and the element here is the div. Let's see, song artist. Yeah, we have it. What is this? What is the song lyrics? Song lyrics, it's some kind of a link. Let me just quickly see what it does. Okay, so why not? Let's see how we get this link. So, here this is an interesting example, because this link doesn't have a class, but it has a div parent which has a class. So let's grab this parent, the item lyrics. So I think I'm saying a lot of so and this. I'm really self-aware right now, but I hope in the next tutorials I will stop it. Song title, song artist, song lyrics parent. This could work. I don't need the trim function here or the text function. And this is just gonna be the song lyrics parent. I think what I'm gonna do is, out of this one, I'm gonna immediately extract the link. I don't even need to specify its class. I'll just say it's an index of 0, and let's see. Yeah, we have the A. Now in this case we don't take the text. We can take the text, I mean, but we don't need it. The text would be song lyrics, but we need actually this attribute, the attribute of href. So we're just gonna go for attr and href. I believe this is the one. No, call to undefined method. Call to undefined method. Oh, I think it might be an array. It's not a method. Yeah, it was an array. Now, I already read the documentation of the Sunra DOM parser, and I made a lot of tests with it. So that's why I'm like doing this stuff a bit from memory. Some things I forgot, but you know, you're gonna have to go through it. There are a lot of interesting functionality you can do here. This is just the very basic stuff this library can do. This package can do. I mean, it can do a lot of interesting stuff. You should look for the documentation here. You can also manipulate the DOM, as you can see. You can parse a string. You don't have to parse. You can parse a string. You can parse a file. Anyways, it's nice. It's nice. So this is the song lyrics href, and if I would like the song lyrics string, I would of course use the text, but it has no meaning here. I mean, we're not interested in this phrase song lyrics. Look, this is something nice. It's expanding some more data here. I think it's already on the page. Yeah, I think it's loaded with the page. It's not a new Ajax request, so you can easily get it if you wanted it. I mean, yeah, you could know how many weeks it's been, peak season position, weeks on chart. You can get all this data. Now, once again, I want to say it's very important. Legally, you can't really scrape websites. I mean, I think it's illegal unless you like do really small tests. And this is because, first of all, right now I limited my request to a single loop, right? But think about it when you start scraping a lot of pages. By the way, maybe in the next tutorial I'll show you how to scrape actual pages. Now here there is no pagination here, but there's some site with, I don't know, maybe thousands of records when you go to page 2, page 3 and so on. And you want your scraper, your bot, to say, if you want to call it like that, you want it to scrape every page automatically. You don't want to enter a new URL for every page. So I'll show you how you can do that. It's also really simple. I think you can imagine. But back to what I was saying before. When you send a lot of requests to this website, you're actually you're putting a lot of load on their server, and this is a load that is not generated by real users. I mean, it's a fake load. It's like the beginning of a DDoS attack, maybe. So you know, this is not good for the server. Let's say. What is this thing? Oh, I could have closed it all this time, man. Anyways, so this is one reason why you wouldn't do it. Second of all, you should, if you want to scrape a website, you should look at the robots.txt file, where a website actually specifies whether it allows you to scrape it. The website can actually tell you, I only want to be scraped by Googlebot, or I want to be scraped by this bot, and I want to disallow all other bots. Actually, I think that if he didn't specify disallow all in the robots, you can actually legally scrape this website. But once again, you need to think about the other people who are operating this website. You have to think if you want to put a lot of load on their server. But the robots.txt is very important. If you want to create a good bot, a disciplined bot, you should read this file. And if bots are allowed for this website, go ahead and scrape it. If not, it's once again, it's your decision. I don't know what's the purpose of the scraping. That's all I wanted to say. So I think this will be enough for this tutorial. I I also think maybe I'll upload this very simplified project to maybe to a Git repository or even as a download link, so you can download it and you can proceed from here to do whatever you want with this data, because you can store in a database. I believe you'd like to store it in some kind of a database or maybe manipulate it in some other way. Yeah, it's very basic. It's very basic for this purpose, but you can take it further from here. And I think I'm gonna make another tutorial which will continue this one, in which we're gonna scrape websites which have lazy loading. So it's basically when you enter this page, this whole data is not available for you. They actually send an AJAX request and they pull in the data. So there is a way to scrape such type of websites also. I think that there are some websites that are very hard to scrape, and I maybe explain it in next tutorials, maybe even impossible. If they want to block you, they will block you either by IP or by checking certain headers. But yeah, that's enough for this tutorial. I have talked too much. I think I hope I helped you. I hope I helped you to get some understanding of what is scraping, of how to do basic scraping, and I'll see you guys next time. And I would really love to hear your remarks on my on how I explain, how I make the tutorial. I will try to listen, try to improve, and please don't kill me. This is my first tutorial. Thank you very much, and have a nice day, have a nice evening. Goodbye.